What's going on YouTube? I haven't really given my thoughts and opinions on the whole idea of being a single mother or how I feel about single mothers. So I guess I'll start now. First, I have to say one thing. Um, Taking care of somebody else's kids is not in the description of manhood. So you could have the world's greatest man, the world's most God fearing man, um, and he can still turn you down based off of the fact that you have kids because it's really not in the whole definition of what a good man is supposed to be. Find me where it says, or in some religious text or in some culture where the whole idea of coming through and raising somebody else's child is part of the description. Now, don't get me wrong. People get older. People get divorced. The Brady Bunch is different from what's going on in the black community. It's a difference when you have an established man and established woman who has been married and has been in a serious relationship and a serious marriage and it didn't work. That's different, right? But for what's going on in the black community, it's people having unplanned pregnancies and unplanned families. So we can't compare it to the Brady Bunch as much as black women want to act like they were in some sort of serious committed relationship and the dude just bailed. It didn't happen like that. So first, we have to make that distinction. Um, and here's the problem, right? Saying that you made a mistake is an understatement, right? Mistakes can be fixed, right? What you have done is you made a life choice. What pushes me away from single mothers is not even the fact that they have kids, right? If I didn't like kids, I wouldn't be in education. Kids is cool, um, and they could be a great source of happiness if you have them in a planned type of environment. But here's the problem. They don't understand, a lot of these women don't understand that, that's a human life. They're going to need health care. They're going to need good schools, right? They're going to have to one day learn how to drive. They're going to have to go to prom. They're going to have to go to college. So it's a life. Calling it a mistake it's like killing somebody and saying, I accidentally hurt somebody. Like it's a human life that you have to account for. So as any productive man is going to see that and they're going to understand that, man, this child needs a lot of things. They're going to need a safe place to live. They're going to need food. They're going to need clothing, right? Um, they have to go to the dentist. They have to go to the optometrist, all that other good stuff, right? So that's a human life that we have to protect. Whether or not it's ours, we have to protect. And the women don't see that. The women act like, it's a mistake. Yeah, here's my son or daughter. And they downplay their own child. And for me, that's where I can't mess with y'all at all. When I see women who are single mothers and they're still living a lifestyle as if they didn't have the kid, that bothers me. They're not mothers. Some of y'all aren't mothers. You're just women with kids. And that's the problem. If I see a single woman with a child, I'm expecting a whole lot from her. I'm expecting her to have the whole mommy role down packed. Right? To the point where I don't even have to open up my mouth. She knows what she's supposed to be doing. But as the man, we don't see that. And y'all don't provide any level of comfort for us to come through. Because any serious man isn't going to date a woman with a kid and act like that kid is not part of the relationship. It's not going to work. Y'all also don't factor in the fact that, that kid still has a father. Right? And as a man, I'm not going to sit here, right, and let some, dude who wasn't on point dictate how we're living our lives. And I'm not going to have you as the mother come through and disrespect me and tell me, you're not the father, so step back. Like, I'm not going to be part of that. It's funny because you have a lot of single mothers who, from the word go, will tell you they want a full-time commitment from you in terms of your time, in terms of your resources, and a lot of other good stuff. But they'll tell you in the same breath that my time goes to my child, right? She's my number one priority. So whatever you get from me, you get from me. But I expect everything from you. right? So most of the time, y'all being hurt, not even because the dude can't stand kids, or because the dude just can't stand the fact that, you know what, the kid's not his, or all that other good stuff. It's because of how you view the situation. You underplay the fact that you have a human life that's gonna grow up one day and get married and just have a life, and you call it a mistake. A mistake can be fixed. You made a life choice. It's not even about being good. It's not even about being bad at this point. It's about a life choice. And it's that mindset that y'all have. That's what's turning men away. It's what's turning decent men away. Right? We want to step up. But how can we step up when the woman hasn't? Like I said before, single women will be okay when they have children, when they become mothers, and stop being women with children. And there's a big difference. So take it easy. God bless.